Hey guys, just here to talk to you about the upcoming programming for December and January. As we get closer to the Open, we're going to start shifting our focus to make things a little bit more open style, open prep, cardio, more gymnastics work, things like that. So first off, on Mondays, our upcoming strength programming is going to start off with a couple weeks of lunges. So with the lunges, we're looking to get a little bit of left to right balance, a little bit more glute strength work in that way. And then after a few weeks, that's going to actually transition into front squats. The front squat is a very specific position. It reflects things like thrusters, wall balls, dumbbell thrusters. So very open specific, trying to transition you into that with the front squats. And so on Tuesdays, we're going to be doing snatches with a lot of capacity focus. In the past, we were working every 2 minutes and every 90 seconds. We're now working every minute. We're going to work on getting you through a lot of reps at a faster pace through different positions, things like high hang from the ground, whether they're squat or power variations. We're going to be doing that for a while. On Wednesdays, we're going to be working through gymnastics strength programming. These are going to be really simple EMOMs of working on a variety of different movements. Each week is going to be a different movement, but there will be some repetition throughout the entire 2-month period. Working on things like we're bringing back kipping handstand push-ups, chest to bar pull-ups, handstand walks, toes to bar, chest to bar pull-ups, things like that. And then there'll be simple modifications for scaled versions as well in that programming. On Thursdays, we're going to be working on clean and jerks. With the clean and jerks, we're going to be, again, working a little bit more through capacity. We're going a lot of touch and go reps, things like sets of 5 power cleaning and power clean to overhead, or sometimes it's going to be like squat clean to jerk, but looking, again, more so for the sake of reps, not for 1 rep maxes or anything like that. Fridays, we have a few more weeks. We're going to finish up our current deadlift program. And then from there, we're going to transition into what we're calling our push-pull program. So we're going to be combining things like push press and strict pull-ups throughout a longer EMOM for a strength session. The point of that is just to kind of maintain that upper body pushing and pulling strength as we're now doing a lot of high rep work. That will keep us strong, keep us with a good balance in the program. In terms of the workouts, on Mondays, our cardio workouts are going to start off with a few weeks of open style EMOM. So the point of this is to develop pacing, right? So learning how to go through a set of movements, how to work hard, when to take breaks, and then how to maintain that pace over a period of time. After a few weeks, we're actually going to go back, revisit most of the same movements, and we're going to do them with a 4-time attitude where we're learning what, with the pacing we've learned to develop, can you apply that when it's 4-time or when it's an AMRAP? Tuesday's workouts are going to be work to rest work in the way of doing a lot of partner workouts. So you go, I go, things like that, or relays or waterfall style workouts where you're going to be trying to push yourself as hard as possible while your partner breaks, and then vice versa. Wednesdays are going to be a longer cardio workout, looking at a little bit more of an aerobic session. More simple movements, but the one cool thing is that there will be an opposing gymnastics movement that day from what we did in the gymnastic strength. So for example, if there was handstand push-ups in the strength portion, you're maybe doing pull-ups in the cardio workout. So Wednesdays are going to be full of gymnastics, but also a lot of good aerobic work. Thursdays are going to be chipper style workouts, where you work through a set number of movements. As you get through them, you move to that next station. You don't necessarily have to return. So something like 100 double unders, 80 kettlebell swings, 40 wall balls, 10 burpees over a bar for time. So high intensity, learning how to not necessarily always pace, because certain workouts you want to go, super red line and go as fast as possible. So it's a different feel versus, those pacing workouts. The Friday cardio workouts are going to be kind of a blend of Coach Ben's bodybuilding strength work that we've been doing on the past program on Thursdays. So we're going to combine some of those movements with cardio movements. So for example, we'll do one upper body move, one lower body move, and then maybe we'll combine that with burpees and double unders. So you're keeping the heart rate high, but you're still getting that time to work on some isolation work, working on some left to right balance, whether it's upper body and lower body. For the additional blocks coming up, in terms of the weightlifting work, we're going to be doing some accessory movements, things like banded high pulls, also doing some pausing jerks, and there's also going to be an additional squat program on there as well for those who want to get a second day of squats in per week. In terms of conditioning for the additional blocks, Coach Rob is actually putting together a 2-day-a-week open style prep program. So if you really want to rev up your engine and get yourself prepared for the open, you can do his additional blocks as well there. The gymnastics additional block is going to be a little extra work on more volume of gymnastics movements. So not necessarily building positions anymore or the strength itself. We're building over volume. So we're wanting big sets, or we're doing small sets, but we're doing a lot of reps or a lot of rounds basically. So looking at, really high volume, high intensity, not so much positional or strength anymore. All right, guys, that's it for the upcoming programming. Hope you guys all enjoy it. Make sure you guys put your workouts into Sugar WOD so you track everything. A lot of the things are going to be a lot of repetition, so knowing what you did last week will make a big difference in terms of knowing what weight or what versions to use the next time. Okay, have fun.